welcome back everybody to this joinDOTA League Season 2, game number 2 between House of Gamers and Wonderful 5, also known as Duza, after what can only be described as an exciting game number 1. And well, my name is still Coucher, and with me once again is Mito. Any thoughts about the first game and coming into the second game, what should change for the draft or whatnot?
Well, I feel like Duza, they wanted to go for the mid-game push, and they didn't have heroes that could carry those mid-game items. If they really wanted to go early, I felt Arcane Boots plus Mech on a Doombringer would have been a lot more suitable. And then follow up by the Blink Dagger with a Centaur eating the Centaur creep, so you can Blink Initiate, instantly stun, maybe 2 to 3 heroes. And then just Doom up another one, and that helps you start the fight. And you have to sustain as well with the Mech, and then later on someone can get a pipe. Then going high ground will be much, much easier. So your lineup is so mid-game centric, but the item choice aren't as good as they could have been. And then into the late game, Doombringer, I feel like if he wanted even have a shot in that late of a game, he needs the Sheepstick, he needs the Aghanim Scepter, not Aghanim Scepter, the Refresher Orb, and perhaps they could have turned it around with 2 Abyssal, 2 Hex, and 2 Doom. His teammates had the lockdown, he had the right-click damage, he was just getting kited all day.
Yeah, indeed he was, but well, Duza, they go for a different approach. Shadow Demon Leshrac, a really strong support combination, even as a roaming one, whereas House of Gamers once again pick up the Mirana and the Dazzle. Well, they had both of those heroes last game as well, and to be honest, the Shallow Grave, it saved people so many times. As well, of course, the Weave late game with the Aghanim Scepter, just the armor that even the Doom couldn't, with his massive right clicks, get through them. But, well, I'm just hoping that Duza can actually be as aggressive as their 2 first picks indicate.
I'm just not too sure about the Shadow Demon Leshrac combo. Holy crap, Mirana, you're almost never going to be able to catch Mirana with this combo. I mean, you can practice it in private lobbies unless your timing is perfect. I mean, Mirana can even have that, the stun leap. Either way, I just don't particularly like this combination being drafted so early. And Leshrac is just so fragile as well. Are you looking to push towers early? Are you looking to roam? Everything looks... I mean, there's a lot of potential in these 2 supports, don't get me wrong, but it's... against the heroes already chosen from the House of Gamers, it doesn't suit my taste, I have to say.
Well, it's so weird because, like we talked about, whether it's going for push or something else, but Leshrac, lately, since the buff to Lightning Storm, people have left the Diabolic Edict only at level 1, so the push isn't as strong. Whereas, well, I like the hero myself. The Lightning Storm definitely can be strong. Whether it's going to be strong enough, that's a whole entire matter. And well, they go for a Tiny now. Even without the IO, I guess the IO could be picked up, but that would mean the Leshrac would maybe be like safe lane farming up together with the Shadow Demon and IO Tiny mid lane or something along those lines. Or do you think it's just going to be full-on old-school mid-lane Tiny going for the Blink Dagger?
I don't know. Well, it's only the 3rd pick, and anything can happen at this point. Really, I'm somewhat clueless as to what Duza wants to accomplish, but it does look like this lineup will have some very good pushing and promising late game potential. They don't have the AoE lockdown for Tiny though, so that's something they should be looking towards. Magnetar is always a good combo. Yeah, I mean, they can't really fit Enigma right now because nobody plays the offlane Enigma anymore. My only worry once again is Duza. They're picking the type of carry that I'm saying can potentially get kited. Well, once again,
they did ban out the Viper themselves before that pick, though. And they learn from their mistakes.
Yeah, but then once again, you have a mobile hero like Mirana. You've got the Nyx Assassin with the Spike Carapace. You've got the Impale. Who knows? House of Gamers, still just a lot of... Oh, okay.
That's
now,
to your liking.
This is what... Yes, definitely. Troll Warlord plus Tiny. Now that's insane. And you're not relying everything on one hero now. You've got two carries that can all do a lot of work. Wow, but we're looking at so much pushing power coming out of Duza right now. My only question is, once again, who's going to be your mech carrier? Who's going to be all those like team combination carriers? If not, doesn't really matter. This lineup is one where they can split push
Well,
very efficiently. They have to be aware of the Nyx Assassin gank though.
do you think that they might be looking towards a Darkseer 5th pick, Duza that is? Getting
Oh,
the Surge for melee heroes as well as the Vacuum into the Cleave of the Tiny and even the Troll Warlord with the Whirling Access.
well, why not? Why not? Like, Tiny getting surged up, jumping to fights, and then you 5-man vacuum into what? His Avalanche Toss combination. And then once you have the cleave with the Aghanim Scepter, those right clicks, yeah, it's looking great. And then Troll Warlord granting even more attack speed, fast Roshans, fast towers. So far, it's okay. It's just Dusa, the initiation doesn't look all that great for now. But if they do pick up the Doxia, then it feels like, yeah, they have everything they need to be able to play out this game.
Well, House of Gamers, they are taking a different approach as well at the moment. I mean, they already picked up the Nyx Assassin before, so they want to be maybe a little bit more aggressive. And, well, the Witch Doctor pick, Nyx Assassin, he's definitely going to be off lane or maybe solo safe lane because Mirana, Dazzle, Witch Doctor, they could easily go for an aggressive tri lane to contest whatever Wonderful 5 or Duza have to put against it. But then again, how smart, well, depends on if the Tiny is going to be mid or troll. But if it would be a Tiny Leshrac Shadow Demon tri lane, how smart or how good of an idea would it be for House of Gamers to try to contest that?
Well, right now, House of Gamers, the lineup looks somewhat fragile. Sure, you've got the Dazzle, sure, you've got a hero like Nyx, Witch Doctor always provides nice healing, but I would say Dusa's late game potential just completely wrecks House of Gamers. But I don't like this Clockwork pick as much. This Clockwork, I don't know. You hook in, say if the Witch Doctor wasn't the one getting clocked in, he just sits there, drops the Maledict, and then puts his Death Ward, and then I don't know. We've seen the power of that Death Ward. I mean, in the game, what Mongols against Compass Gaming? Wow, that Death Ward did so much work.
Yeah,
Storm,
indeed it did. Well, I guess the Storm Spirit gives them some more mid game, as well as Storm can kind of transition into the late game with the Orchid and with the Hex just providing some utility as well. But definitely cannot take on a Tiny Troll in the late game. But coming back to the Clockwork and you not liking it, can't say I'm too big of a fan between Clockwork and other melee carries. Because the
yeah, as well as the
cogs,
fact.
you can just screw up your own team with that.
Exactly. That's another big point right there. You might be boxing out your teammates. I don't know. Doxia. I mean, plus you look at House of Gamers. Who are you gonna be able to catch? The Nyx Assassin. Iffy. Mirana, no way. Stone Spirit, no way. Unless this is like what, a safe lane farming Clockwork, and you manage to get a fast Orchid, then that would be a different story as well. I mean, Clockwork with fast Orchid, always great. Or unless we're talking about extremely late game, then Clockwork is gonna be great as well. With the 4-stab with Aghanim Scepter, and if he wants to get fancy, then he can go for Blink Dagger as well, and just be able to like juke around, kite all day, spam with the Aghanim Scepter hooks.
Oh man, it's gonna be hard. And well, House of Gamers, they definitely want to take this in the mid game. I mean, they can take this into the late game as well, but that requires for them to have a substantial lead in the mid game already and just completely starve Duza out. But I guess to go for the introductions fast, Malam, he will be playing on the Mirana, on the safe lane tri lane with Notach, not a Hex, on the Witch Doctor, Key, playing on the Dazzle, leaving Psychor aside to play the mid lane Storm Spirit with Maglev Gank Train on the Nyx Assassin.
Yep, on the Radiant side, we're going to have Legion playing as the offlane Clockwork. At mid, it's going to be Iceberg playing as the Troll Warlord. In the tri lane, we're going to have Limbo playing as the carry Tiny. And look at this. Dusa, Captain Love on the Shadow Demon, and Capron on the Leshrac, already in place, waiting for that level 1 gank on the offlaner, Nyx Assassin.
I mean, it should be rather easy for them if the Nyx Assassin goes a little bit too far. And the Nyx Assassin, he placed down this Observer Ward, and well, he got it before the Radiant came through, so actually he might have a good idea that they might be there. I'm not too sure if they actually ran past this Observer Ward. But considering
He
that the
should
Nyx
have an
Assassin had
idea.
to be there before the Radiant to actually place it, so...
Yeah, he definitely should know. And if he gets caught, then all I can say is this is unfortunate.
Well, I didn't actually see the route that the Radiant supports took. If they came from the lane, then there's no vision for Nyx Assassin there. And well,
That's
they
true.
have perfect vision of the Nyx himself, but well, what? Captain Love just showed their cards. I really thought they're gonna eat a tree and come from the backside.
Yeah, that would have been the obvious route. Especially you look at Nyx Assassin, level 1, Lens Impel, don't have the Spike Carapace. Most likely just would have gotten bursted by that combination.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, there's the disruption coming out. Dude, they do have the avalanche. It connects as well. Split Earth to follow. They actually might have enough. Some body blocking coming out as well. And Captain Love, he gets that easy first blood.
Well, so this time that was a very very early first blood. Mid
Indeed.
though, this is an interesting matchup. Who do you think it favors?
I've seen so little of Troll, so can't really speak from experience. But I actually think the Troll. Does he actually go for bottle? I'm not too sure if Trolls build it, although I guess he could. If he goes for bottle, I think he should maybe even have a slight upper hand, because the whirling axe is just a miss chance from it as well. It's pretty damn sick as both as a harass, as well as making the enemy hero be able to harass a little bit less or get last hits less.
Yeah, and he's not too far from the bottle as well. Well,
Then again, if he runs into the Storm Spirit and Storm Spirit chest puts down the remnants, I mean it's probably gonna be pretty even, I think.
yeah, so it's a bit of a 50-50. I feel like overall though, Troll should still have the upper hand up until level 6. Then it's a little bit harder to say because one support rotating in can easily mean the death of the Troll Warlord.
Yeah. And what do you actually think? Can the Troll Warlord actually utilize the jungle as well, like some mid laners can?
Yeah, just not as efficiently because if you look at the rolling axes, it's what 12-second cooldown, and the damage is well not that great. It's nothing compared to say a race or much of the machines. So I don't know. You could, but in theory it would take time. Yeah.
Oh man. I'm actually thinking at the moment about this Clockwork on the offlane, and I thought like, okay, the Clockwork should be able to survive quite easily against the tri-lane that House of Gamers has, unless he gets 5-second arrowed. But man, Darkseer, he just wouldn't have died here. On one paralyzing cask bounce maybe, but poison touch the slow, he wouldn't have cared about it at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Witch Doctor, I would have much preferred, say, a Disruptor. I feel like Disruptor is one of the best supports right now, along with like my love for Sand King.
I mean, Sand King is just such a sick playmaking hero. And well, sometimes if you don't get the fast blink dagger, you're completely useless, but if you do, more often than not, you definitely have an impact that actually completely changes the outcome of the game.
Yeah, we saw Nota earlier. He was so freaking good. Like, just
But
kiting, juking all day long.
I've actually seen a Nota Witch Doctor as well, I think. I casted it like a day or two ago, maybe. And he had like a 20-minute Aghanim Scepter or something crazy like that on a support Witch Doctor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he's pretty good at finding his farm, getting kills.
Well, at the moment though, since their tri-lane just isn't set up the best in getting the kills, I mean, they don't have any proper Mirana set up like Disruption, Bane, Nightmare, anything along those lines. But Captain Love, he finds a haste rune, actually doesn't want to go for the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin still yet to put a point in the Spike Carapace. Some body blocking, maybe Shadow Demon, trying to go for it, trying to buy time for Capron to come close. Lightning Storm to slow him down, but no. It won't be enough in the end. And oh, Legion dodges the arrow, but man, if he puts the cogs there, he's just gonna be fine.
Yeah, and at mid, look at it. Wow, Troll Warlord is in full control of the lane. 31 last hits, 9 denies, compared to Storm's 22-0.
Yeah, just the poor man's shield definitely helping out in blocking out the damage of the Storm Spirit. And him getting the early last hits, if he wouldn't have gotten a fast bottle like that, maybe he wouldn't have been able to control the lane. But well, so far, oh, they're coming in from the side, but no dice there as well. He has the paralyzing casket, he bounces out, bounces the Captain Law. He's just going down to the tower, Psycho. He falls down in the end as well. The Splitter helping out by Capron. But Iceberg, he's actually going back in, he's bottling up. Nota dropping low, as is the Nyx Assassin. Oh, the Lightning Storm, only 37 more damage, man.
So close.
Oh. But a 1-for-1 support for a mid laner. Worth it any day, any time, and Iceberg. He even has his ultimate now as well. Already used it in that fight, but top lane Legion might be in trouble. The right clicks are coming in. He's gonna take it for one more, and Malam, he gets the kill, so 2 for 2 in the end.
Yep, and this is gonna be a lot of chip damage on this tower. They should be able to take it once Dazzle. That's 3 levels into the Shadow Wave, so when the next creep wave reaches, should be fairly easy. Unless someone rotates in, of course. So Legion's level 4. Let's compare the offlaners' levels. So that's level 4 on both sides. Ah, yeah. So
They're
1 death each.
just
They're very,
identical.
very even. Yeah.
Oh, well. I guess it's not maybe too surprising since Duza's supports, they went to rotate out, which of course left Nyx Assassin. Well, he roamed as well, but against a Tiny, he really should not die solo until he has his Spike Carapace. If the Tiny baits out the Spike Carapace, then maybe. But yeah, with the Spike Carapace, he should be able to survive solo. Although Tiny, he's level 6, level 3 in toss, can definitely do a lot of burst damage.
Yeah, but if you look at the core heroes on Duza, they're getting better last hits. I mean, we're only 6.5 minutes in, and both the mid as well as the carry have 41 last hits. This is ridiculous, like, from Iceberg. He's just having such a great time. And the supports are here.
Oh
Capron
man, they're
is
getting it.
landing
There's the split turf, whirling
goodness.
axes, and using the both ones as well. First went with the melee whirling axes, then switched fast to the ranged one for some extra burst damage. And well, Storm didn't even get the ball lightning out of that.
Yeah, once you get caught, the animation, I mean, Leshrac timed that perfectly. You can tell Duza has worked on this, man. It's not the easiest to land. Oh, Legion at top.
Oh yeah, he catches an arrow. There's the Starstorm as well, the double bounce from it, and Malam. It looks like every single time mid lane goes down, so does top.
Well,
If it happens one more time, then it's... Their fates are linked.
What, like Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, I guess you can put it like that.
Yeah, I mean they're on opposite teams, right?
Yes, but still, they can't live without one another, man. Oh, top lane, the paralyzing gas bouncing around. It's only one, but they should get the kill with the poison touch slow. Arrow point blank as well. Starstorm to follow, and he gets the cogs, but not really too helpful. Although Malam, he blinks out of it because Limbo was coming close. He really should have TP'd a little bit earlier with the tier 1 tower. Oh, do they want to turn it around? The Moonlight Shadow is there, Capron. Lightning Storm to slow things down. And now mid lane, Psycho sign. Now he's gonna be fine. Has the ball lightning. Iceberg solo should not get the kill unless he goes for the Patch Lord. Electric Vortex, is there any assistance? Psycho sign up. Ball lightning away in the end anyway. And the troll? He actually wants to go for it? No, he does not. He's trolling us.
Yeah, he could have easily gone baited. So yeah, what a troll.
Oh, the chat
Troll
is
is
making troll
trolling.
jokes as well. When we were talking
yeah,
about the troll being in control. Oh man.
All we need is an ogre now. Yeah, that's another hero that I don't get to see much. Ogre Magi.
Yeah, that guy is awesome.
No,
his
he's
voice
so much better
acting
in
is
Dota
awesome.
1 though. Like Dota 1, you can just kill the neutrals, kill the neutral ogre, and just stand there and wait. But you can't do that in Dota 2. And that makes me sad. That was what made my day every time I play ogre in pub games. Just kill the neutral, stand there, just wait and wait and wait.
But but weren't there like multiple neutrals? Shouldn't the other ones attack you?
No,
Or
not
they were
during the
sleeping?
nighttime.
Oh, Iceberg!
Oh,
He's getting dived upon. There's the Impale as well. They might get the kill, but the miss chance. They finally get it. Split Earth was a miss as well. And unfortunately, Legion doesn't have his hook shot quite yet. So the troll, his reign finally ends as Psycho. Well, he's still behind in last hits, but at least level-wise, he's completely even now.
Yeah, I mean, during the night times, the neutrals don't attack. So you just have to kill the blue one, the blue ogre and just stand right there.
Oh,
It looks like
Limbo
Limbo
might be in
some-
trouble. He doesn't have a
Oh.
TP. Paralyzing cast coming out. One bounce on Limbo so far, but the Impale. Will the tower get denied? Yes, they get it. So if they get this kill, it's just going to be the cherry on the cake. And Nota, actually, they might not be able to, although there's no mana
Yeah,
on Limbo. Oh man, does
that's
he really
fantastic.
escape from this? Oh, Iceberg comes in, whirling axes. Actually doesn't connect on anybody because of the paralyzing cask, and Limbo, he's still fine. Oh, nice bottle sharing by Iceberg as well. Limbo has enough for a toss. Will he toss the troll? Nope, going for the avalanche. Should be a kill. Spike Carapace toss, and that's the kill for them. And well, they get Capron in the end as well. Or never mind, Key as Capron gets the kill. So 5 for 5, and Storm Spirit was just farming up the jungle. I was like, oh man, he's so low. What the hell's happening? Jungling.
Jungling. Yeah, jungling is always a good way to get some farm. So yeah, standard build from the Storm Spirit. 3 levels into the Ice Electric Vortex, and then maxing out Overload before going back into the Static Remnant. But sometimes teams, they just want to accumulate massive farm on the Storm Spirit. Might opt to get a bit more levels into the Static Remnant and just stack up the jungle camps for him. And yeah, it's quite easy to take the jungle stacks once you like just smoke in and then drop those remnants over and over again.
Look at this witch doctor. Just the items. Boots of speed, point booster.
You know what he wants. He wants to
Yeah.
impress you again. It's like, yeah, last time you mentioned that I got a 20-minute Aghanim Scepter. This time I'm gonna whip it out again.
Yeah, a girl can hope. But they're doing a gank train. Maglock gank train has level 6, so he can Vendetta up. Although chooses not to at the moment. They really don't want to dive the troll as long as he has the double damage. He would just pop his ultimate and get a few counter kills from that.
Yeah, I feel like House of Gamers, they should prioritize on taking some tower kills. Sure, they've gotten the top tier 1, but once they can take the mid tier 1 and the bottom tier 1, then their map control will allow them to pull
Limbo!
off really, really
Oh, they had war vision! He
Oh
just
my
gets blown up,
goodness.
Psychor, so he has to ball lightning his way out of there. Where was the sentry? What? Do they have a gem? Yeah, they have a gem on Captain Love, a early one. Oh man, I love you, Captain Love. I love this early gem pickup. I mean, just getting the map control as well as, well, it paid off already. Nyx Assassin just ran into Avalanche Toss, but mid lane, Mirana gets a kill. Iceberg might be next. He has a double damage on Key. He's dropping solo, whirling axis, but the death ward is there, and Iceberg actually might take a fall there. Malum gonna chase him down as Troll kills off Key, but well, Malum, a double kill for him, and this Mirana, she's actually the top of the leaderboard in net worth. But bottom lane, they're going for more. Captain Love gets pulled back, impaled up as well. Limbo goes for the avalanche, no toss to follow, so not enough burst damage. And what was it in the end? 2 for 1, but Nyx Assassin died before. Well, don't even know, to be honest.
But that was a gem given away, and that's a problem with such an early gem. Once you lose it, that's 900 gold down the drain, unless you can get it back. As well as it just allows the opponent to D-ward so easily. Like a hero like Storm Spirit can zip around, D-ward, and then put the gem back on the courier, send it back to base. And without the gem right now, you see Duza, they're going to be in a hole. There's the Moonlight Shadow, there's always Nyx Assassin ganking around.
Yeah,
But what House of Gamers needs, once again, are those towers.
I mean, it's just the Shadow Demon wasn't the best target for the gem carrier. Like, the tanky heroes like the Tiny, he's sitting on 1.6k HP, man. Oh, point blank arrow, Malum. Just going for some harass, but I mean, Tiny, 1.6k HP, much better as a gem carrier. Plus, he's the higher priority target probably as well for the Vendetta gank. So the Shadow Demon might not even be around at the time, but then again, it's not like the Tiny can de-ward high ground wards. So
Well, if he
it's...
gets a Quelling Blade, he can. And after you get Aghanim Scepter, if you want to be able to rise up extremely quickly, it's always... When you have Cleave, it's always good to grab a Quelling Blade. It just clears that much faster.
It's going, just go anti-mage style. Or well, any Battle Fury, I guess, like Phantom Assassin, Faceless Void.
Or Sven.
Or Sven, I guess so, yeah.
I miss Sven. We need to see more of that hero.
But as a
We got
support
wrecked a
or
couple
carry role.
days by a Sven. Like, we were owning the game, right? And then, like, we just didn't do anything about the Sven. And by the time we look, right, it was like he was already taking on our team 1v5.
That's always
Turns
good.
out- Yeah, just blinks in, turns on, like, he turns on everything, turns on the BKB, whatnot, and then we're like, holy crap, run! And then his team had some good crowd control, and then we just couldn't.
Oh, Malum might be in trouble. Lightning Storm is there. They don't have vision though anymore. And Malum, can you actually kill off Limbo? Maybe a nice arrow, Starstorm. Not gonna try for it. And if they only had the gem on Tiny at the moment, an easy kill. But mid lane tower gets denied. And well, tower wise, it's even. No. Actually, Duza they're ahead by one tower by the looks of it. But oh, bottom lane, Storm Spirit just comes in, kills off Limbo, and gets the hell out of there with his ball lightning.
Yeah, I mean, this is a bit surprising to me from Duza. I mean, you look at your heroes, and you know, like, they need a bit more farm space. And House of Gamers, since their late game potential isn't as great, they're going to be looking for pickoffs. And if they're going to be looking for pickoffs, you need to sit heroes behind. Leshrac isn't a good hero to save your teammates. Landing those stuns just aren't too easy. But Clockwork, SD, I don't understand. Like, they should have someone sitting behind that Tiny.
Yeah, that's what you get when you don't have an IO just completely 100% sitting behind the Tiny at all times. Being there to relocate him out if shit hits the fan. But, like you said, I mean, just keeping one support at him, he almost has his Aghanim Stow, and oh, Malin takes a lot of damage. Split Turf caught him by Capron, one more Lightning Storm might have brought him down low enough, but just leaps his way out. But oh, look at Iceberg with the Invis rune. Oh man, he's trying to go ball tip. Can he get the kill though? Malin bottling up. Oh, he's going for the courier range mode and easy pick off. Even activates his ultimate for that now. Slowed down on Malin. Arrow misses and oh, the bash.
That bash!
Oh man.
That bash!
Oh, bash to win.
Well, RNG. RNG God. We saw it right there. Mirana had the leap. Oh, actually no, the leap was on... Was it on
she
cooldown?
leaped before already.
Yeah, okay, so it was on cooldown, so it wouldn't have made a difference. But nonetheless, that bash, man, it still makes me gasp a little.
What's the percent actually? 10% only, but...
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's attacking fast. But mid lane Legion goes in onto Nota. Witch Doctor has to escape. He's actually almost having his Aghanim Scepter. Only one piece short. Oh, don't die here, Witch Doctor, please stay alive. But they can't help him because of those goddamn cogs. A nice impale though, Legion dropping low in return now. But Troll, he comes in to get the kill on Witch Doctor. He's successful as well. And well, just drums up and makes his escape.
Wow. You're right, Witch Doctor was really close to Aghanim Scepter. Almost gonna be having it around the same time with Tiny does.
Yeah, that's... I don't know where he gets this from. Although, it's not... If you only have boots of speed and nothing else, like, at least Tiny has power threads and a magic wand. But still, if you just completely rush it, you just have to make sure that you don't die. Because not dying is already a lot of gold in itself.
Wow, don't you just love seeing a really small Tiny holding a huge brick?
Yeah, I mean, he's helping... he's actually... Oh god, I don't know the English word for it, but he's using it as a walking stick.
Yeah.
Because he can't carry it all the time, can't hold it up yet. Oh, he needs to grow up.
Yeah, I mean, like, Dota 2, sometimes you get some, like, ridiculous skill names, or like, Breathe Fire. That just sounds kind of retarded still, doesn't it? But
yeah.
I don't get... I mean, why not make Tiny skill called Grow Up? I mean, Grow is fine, but, I mean, to make it a little bit more cheesy... Well,
that's exactly what he does though. It's like he has 3 phases. It's like infant, teenager, and grown up. Yeah. That's all he needs. Or no, well, to be honest, he has 4, doesn't he?
So he's going through puberty, and then like he gets a huge...
Oh, they go for the disruption top lane. Can they follow up with the avalanche? It is their Psycho side. The toss, it's not on the hero itself, so not enough damage, but they might get Legion, hookshot, maybe, yes. Not going for it. Not feeling lucky there.
Oh well.
Okay, I guess I have to increase my in-game volume because I keep it super low at all times.
Ah, okay, so people are not happy with the volume. And the bottom tower is within deny range, and it's just a standoff between Capron and Mirana.
Who comes out on top? I mean, Mirana should, because she's the safe lane farmer for them. If she's afraid of a Leshrac, then, well, something's a little bit off. But for House of Gamers, actually looking at the graphs, 3.5k, almost 4k in favor of Duza now. As XP, well, 1000 for House of Gamers used to be 3.5, so it did drop down a little bit. But it's anybody's game, as one has the XP, the other has the gold. But there's a Blink Dagger on Nyx Assassin as well as an Orchid finished up on Sai Korasai, plus a Maelstrom pickup on Malam all of a sudden.
Well, Tiny with his wood is gonna be flash farming soon. Well, he already has his club, so the flash farming should be coming. I just don't see any stacks. That's why I was like, it should be coming. Wait a minute, where are all the stacks?
And Troll is
man.
farming them all up. That greedy
okay.
bastard.
Well, that's always good to have a backup carry. And Troll, he's doing pretty good as well.
Yeah,
Already has his SNY and drums, so...
What do you actually think of SNY on the Troll? Oh, he gets Orchided up, Electric Vortex as well. But Iceberg, he should be tanky enough to survive this, and indeed he is.
Fights.
Oh man.
Oh, the arrow!
Oh,
And
God, can
Atlanta
they kill
kept the
Captain
top.
Love? He's solo. One Starstorm might do the job. But oh, Maglev Gangtrain, man, you... Oh, the sentry just comes out. There's a nice defensive disruption, but it's just gonna buy time. Impale straight as he comes out of it now. Limbo wants to join the party. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. Oh, the hookshot on the Storm Spirit. Avalanche toss to follow and immediate death. Another arrow into Limbo this time around. Iceberg drops low as well. Starstorm. Will there be a secondary bounce? Oh, two-man split turf by Leshrac Capron. Another toss and, well... Man, Legion gets the kill somehow. Steals it, I guess, with the rocket flare, or secures it rather. No steals in this game, just kill securing. But House of Gamer, I really thought as Limbo came in that it might have been a mistake, but he had the support necessary.
Oh man, and the gank chain, he missed his impale onto the Troll Warlord, or that might have been a kill.
Oh man. I guess he's not the strongest man, it's not an actual gank.
Yeah, and this time it feels like this game, it's hang in balance for now, but with every passing minute, Duza are just gonna have to like gain more and more of an edge in this matchup. Oh, and on top, oh, Bash Lord at work once again, canceling out the TP and getting a kill.
But Aghanim Scepter is finished on Witch Doctor. I'm guessing it has been for at least a minute since he had 400 gold on top of that, even after the death. So, man, still has it, although there's so much on the Duza side to actually stop him from channeling it.
Yeah, indeed. Needs that BKB. Even with the BKB, you can still get cancelled so easily. There's still a toss, a hook, a bash.
Oh, Iceberg wants to go aggressive, wants to go on Malam. Is that a good choice? He gets impaled up. There's the mischance already, although, and the Starstorm Poison Touch as well. I think he might go down unless he pulls a miracle out like Capron coming in to help slowing them down. Tiny gets a kill on Psychorasa in the meantime, and Iceberg, well, I guess I didn't have faith, but Capron, he's gonna fall. But I think Leshrac coming in definitely made it so that the Troll can easily just run away.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Tiny going... Oh, and not too much damage on the tier 3. And this arrow, oh, barely misses. I mean, if Troll turned on the ultimate right then and there, right, perhaps that tier 3 tower from House of Gamers would have gone down to, what, maybe a third.
Oh man. I mean, Duza this game, they have a lot of late game wise, they definitely should have the upper hand against House of Gamers, I think. And well, they are around 7,000 almost gold ahead already, and XP 3,000 as well for them now. So they're just growing their advantage at the moment as Limbo. He sees Maglev Gangtrain. The sentries are out, or the gem rather. Oh, Maglev Gangtrain blinks in. Impale. Completely off target. But oh, the hookshot. He catches him in the cogs. The Maglev Gangtrain just goes down, but the Death Ward. Oh, those bounces, that damage. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, not a hex. Oh, that plays. They have the Blink Dagger on Nyx Assassin as well. He just ran under the sentry ward, but they got their gem back, or never mind. It was a counter swap. The Impale does connect the arrow to fly. Oh man, that was just beautiful by the Witch Doctor.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good thing that he managed to get a 20-minute Aghanim Scepter, but it feels like he was buying the majority of the wards, so maybe I'm wrong there. But look at this Witch Doctor, man. It's so freaking fat. And now, what? Already buys up an Ogre Club, so heading towards that BKB. Oh. And once we have that BKB, well, team fights are going to look real nasty with
we're
this
gonna have the Witch
around.
Doctor carry this game.
Wow, indeed.
4 bounces straight up, I mean, otherwise 0 bounces, Aghanim Scepter 4 bounces, and the Shadow Demon, he was actually on the low ground, but the bounces still reached him, so it wrecked 3 heroes at the same time.
Oh, that was painful.
Oh man, he just baited out the Nyx Assassin. It's like, come at him, bros. Oh.
Wow. So now look at the map vision for House of Gamers. It feels like these two wards have completely overlapped though. This one and the one here. So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of overlapping wards, but then
Well, I
this
think
one gets instantly dewarded.
okay, he's in huge trouble. Even if he goes for the TP, or never mind, Iceberg, he actually backs off. I really thought the troll is just gonna man up against that, but well, Nyx Assassin was moving in slowly. But I think they just want to have vision on the Ancients to know whether it's being stacked or farmed up by the Tiny.
Yeah, that's definitely important for House of Gamers right now. They need to make sure if Duza ever tries to take a stack, they have some way of contesting, and they found their answer through that Witch Doctor in the previous fight. So that might just be enough. It's such a close-off gap. Like,
What? Oh, Tiny gets a kill on Mirana bottom lane.
wow.
I was like, what are they using the troll ultimate for? But I guess that was it as Limbo. He actually has the Yasha and 3.2k in the bank now. Finishes up her meta style or his meta style. Whereas, well, Mirana did buy up something. Actually has his Mjolnir finish. But top lane, they're going on Iceberg. They get the Impale. They need a little bit more. There's Storm Spirit with the Orchid, the Electric Vortex as well, and Troll. Well, he might... Oh, actually, the Disruption might be able to save him. No, they need a little bit more. Come on, Storm Spirit, zip after him. As Storm Spirit goes down, or gets the kill rather. And that's 469 gold now, and what do you actually think the Storm Spirit should be heading towards next? Do you think he needs a BKB?
Naturally, it would be a sheep stick, but I don't know. I've seen... I don't know if you've seen this, but it's the same way that some people play Tinker. I've seen a Bloodstone plus Dagon 5 E-Blade Storm Spirit before, and it's actually not too shabby. But in this game, perhaps the sheep stick, and then if the game goes late enough, even potentially an Abyssal. So that he can lock the heroes down even if they BKB.
Well, I guess that's definitely an option for him, but one thing that's definitely hurting Duza at the moment is the lack of a mech carrier, or just a mech. I mean, I guess the Clockwork could pick one up, but he's going for the Aghanim Scepter as is the Leshrac, and you actually pointed that out in the draft as well, I think.
Yeah.
They just don't have anybody to build up the mech.
Yeah, the lineup just... It feels like each hero, they rely on their individual.
I mean, that does... Duza, they actually had that in the last game as well. Just, they had the advantage early on, but the lack of a mech as well as maybe a pipe in the team fights got them wrecked. And well,
Yeah.
they might be running into the same hole as they did last game.
Well, this game, I would say, argue that they have to earn of shadows, and that's kind of like a mini mech.
Well, they had it last game as well on Rubik.
Yeah, but last game they were forced to be able to play that mid-game centric lineup. But this one is like we can all sit back and farm. And in a sit back and farm type of game, if everyone gets BKB, then they're gonna be fine without the mech. Mech at 30 minutes just isn't useful at all. Might as well just all have BKB. Your HP regen can come from somewhere else, I suppose. Yeah, it looks like everyone's getting ready at bottom to fight.
Oh, Maglev Gang Train sees Iceberg, but look at how fast he is! Face Boots activated, and he has hasted movement speed. Oh god, oh, they do find Captain Love. Nice sentry though, but he catches the arrow anyway with the Starstorm there. But oh, the Toss leap. Toss Avalanche, whatever, leap out to safety. And Malum, he's gonna be fine, but he needs more HP on himself.
Yeah, and Tiny is just fucking ridiculously
Oh,
fast
they
now.
see
Every
Legion
time-
though, they scout out the Clockwork. Oh, nice force step to the high ground, but they leap after him. There's Psychorsa coming in as well. No Orchid yet used, but they get the kill anyway as another Avalanche comes out. Oh, Storm Spirit, he goes in deep, Capron. There's the Death Fall from the low ground. Oh, Leshrac. Oh, not a Hexman. He's just a playmaker for their team.
Wow, like as soon as they saw the Death Ward, everyone just...
Oh, they're going for
scattered
Iceberg
and
as well. Maglev Gang Train.
Oh, he
Didn't get
moves
the Spike
extremely
Carapace off.
fast, though.
Oh, man. Arrow?
Arrow? No.
He's just... At the moment, he's floating across the ground, not even running.
Oh, okay. I thought I'm the only person who sees that. Like, he's not even... He's not even walking anymore. He's just gliding across.
That's how fast
Gracefully.
he is. He's the Flash.
Oh, speaking of the Flash, the Flash TV series is coming out.
What? Really? Oh, they're going
Yep.
mid lane on Maglev Gang Train. They get the toss, but it wasn't Iceberg getting tossed. So he activates the Vendetta, but he doesn't have any mana for the Impale to actually go aggressive. So he's just scouting things out. Troll? Is he lagging? He was running on the same spot.
Limbo.
Oh man, he might be in trouble, but there's the hookshot coming in. Roche is still alive. Who actually picks it up? Nobody has the Aegis quite yet. No ultimate for him as well. Psycho comes in to help, and Witch Doctor, he's the one to pick it up, and Psycho falls because of it. And now a nice split off as well. Legion is still alive. 3 heroes down, almost 4 as well. Paralyzing Cask does do something, but not a Hex. He comes back alive and just goes down straight away. So a nice contention of the Roche by Duza there.
Oh yeah, it was a bit of a mistake for House of Gamers to be fighting in the pit without the Witch Doctor's ward. Oh, did they have the ward in that fight?
No, it wasn't cooldown.
Not too sure. Ah, okay, so unfortunate. But this is the scary thing. When you lose a fight close to your base, man, we're gonna see the push incoming. Troll Warlord's ultimate is up. So, oh my goodness.
Oh
just
man,
look
they're
at
screwed. That's a set of wrecks. What can they actually do about this? That was a huge plunder for them.
Oh man.
And Witch Doctor was so close to his BKB as well. Oh, this just suddenly 1 Rex behind and momentum shift for Duza again.
Yeah. Wow. Every time you look at Tiny and then throw in a Troll Warlord, they went from taking a a Roche fight into a tier 2 into a tier 3 in what, just I'm guessing that was under a minute or 2.
Yeah.
It was way too fast. And Leshrac has a Bloodstone now, so just talking about the mech, why do you need a mech when you have Bloodstone? You just suicide and heal up your whole team.
Well, I mean, it's decent enough if you get like 2 or 3 Bloodstone charges before you have to suicide.
Ah, yeah, true.
So you actually won't zero out on them.
Oh,
But oh, the arrow mid lane flying. Can they get the impale? Arrow is off target a little bit. A nice defensive disruption. But the death ward straight away. But BKB by Limbo. Avalanche toss and well, no BKB for Key. He goes down. Not a Hex on the run. And oh, Iceberg almost finds Malam. He leaps out. But oh, the slow from the Whirling Axis ranged form. Still a little bit too fast. Maglakank train though. Gets the blink out as well. But well, not a Hex. Thank God he didn't die because he needs to finish up the BKB for them to be able to fight properly.
yeah, well, Tiny pops that BKB, turns on them instead. Witch Doctor desperately needs that BKB. Only, what, 300 gold away, so fairly close. Just give him the creep wave at mid and he's going to be able to get it. I feel like they need the Witch Doctor right now. And surprisingly, the Stone Spirit doesn't want a BKB. I feel like without BKB, he goes into any fight. Sure, there's not that many good lockdown, but if he gets too close to Tiny, that Avalanche toss into any follow-up and he's dead. So, if Storm isn't going to be the guy in the front lines, who is? And that's most likely going to be the gank chain.
Well, I mean...
He can only tank up so much though.
Yeah, man, all that they can put in the front lines is just gonna get chewn through with like 1 or 2 seconds with the Troll ultimate and the Tiny cleaving. But I guess, well, even the BKB Witch Doctor at some point, if the Troll Warlord just zooms him out and goes in for the bashes to stop it anyway, to stop the ultimate from coming out. I mean, overall, just the way the rate at the Tiny is farming and even the Troll Warlord, it's not looking good for House of Gamers because, oh, the hookshot, they catch not the Hex, oh, he buys up the BKB, but he can't even deliver it to himself, or can he? He is still alive. They're not turning it around at the moment, so Witch Doctor does survive in the end. Oh, they're leaping in. Psychorse wants to win as well. Arrow misses on Legion. And, well, Limbo just BKBs up and starts mashing at them. Oh my god, even the illusions coming in. Psychorse Shallow Grave as Key's last thing to do. And, well, Malam is there, but what, can he actually do anything? The Death Ward, will it be enough? And by the looks of it, it will. Limbo, he goes down, BKB ends, and that's their opening. Legion arrowed up as well. And House of Gamers, they just kited Limbo around and... well, that was reminiscent of game number 1 a little bit there.
Yeah, but this game, it feels like Duza, that was a very bad fight for them. But they can still afford to lose some fights. Because their lineup scales better in the late game. And you have one core getting picked off. You still have the Troll Warlord farming away. Already has a Crystalist picked up. And speaking of some dilemmas in lineups, we know exactly the problem with House of Gamers. They don't have any frontline tanking heroes to allow the back-end damage output to come out. And this is part of the reason why the most common lineups that professional teams tend to have is to have 2 tanks, or like 2 melee, 3 range, or 3 melee, 2 range. This is by far the most common.
Yeah, I mean, just the biggest thing is that, yeah, Witch Doctor, he does a lot, but they don't have any proper lockdown like Overgrowth, vacuuming everybody in, and maybe like even black hole or something for him to actually be effective. Although Psychorasai, he's actually getting really close to his sheepstick now. And Malum finishes up his BKB on the Mirana, so maybe can actually stand her ground and go for the right clicks, but she's not doing that much damage. Mjolnir, it's just for the procs and Iceberg. I thought he wants to go man mode against Mirana maybe, but decides against it. But he has a Crystallis now. He's working towards the Daedalus, so the crits, they are coming out. 427 damage crit already.
Yep. For House of Gamers, the best possible fight for them. Wow. They baited out the Witch Doctor's ultimate right there. But
can they actually punish that?
Yeah, the best engagement that House of Gamers can hope for is possibly with the Storm Spirit going in, baiting out a BKB or two, and then re-engage afterwards. Then with the BKBs down, the Scythe of Fires would be useful, the Orchid would be great, even though Tiny can still manta out the Orchid. So you could say Orchid the Troll and Sheep the Tiny instead.
Oh man, this is going to be so hard for House of Gamers. Just the decision making, they have to be so spot on. Whereas, well, Duza, they can just go in and right click. It's like, no, we don't need to hit our spells, we'll just right click.
And there's no Viper to screw to hide this game.
Well, Limbo has 3.2k in the bank as well, so I actually think a Daedalus wouldn't be too bad for him as well as the next item. Just go for the massive damage. And well, they might catch somebody off guard.
It's not bad as well.
Yeah, actually that would be pretty good. Just even faster push for them. And Legion, he's actually taken a long time to finish up his Aghanim setter. Still doesn't quite have it. 300 gold necessary for it. But House of Gamers, well, they don't run into the trap because of course they're trying to tap Duza in return.
Well, the thing is, House of Gamers, they know exactly where Duza was, because Troll, when they were pushing the bot lane, he already used his rolling axe. So they spotted it out, but actually, I'm not sure if they spotted it, but because since they smoked up,
can they get
their own.
If they get this tussle, this may be huge.
They're gonna get the jump. They're gonna get the jump.
Oh, there's the avalanche and a few right clicks. Oh my god. That damage is just ridiculous. They used the troll ultimate though for it. And there's no Rex to gain from the mid lane anyway.
Just another 20 seconds, it's gonna have it up again. So it's okay, I suppose, to use it to get one kill. But now they can go and take Roshan, I believe. Oh, they're going for the bot tower.
Yeah, Roshan is still yet to spawn. Actually, it's getting really close to it, but it's not like Duza are aware of the fact. It's 1 minute time. They go for the toss, just tossing his illusions like that. And the arrow, oh, the hookshot. Did it connect? No, I misheard, I guess. I was like, I heard the hookshot. Did get blocked by a teammate, but didn't even come out. Phantoms.
Yeah, up against a Witch Doctor, you really don't want to just walk up there and get stunned up. But for now, they might just wait out for the Roche. Because if House of Gamers just wait inside the base patiently, it's gonna be very hard for Duza to go uphill. Unless, of course, they split up. Oh, this arrow. They can also wait for the mid wave to push in. And once the mid creep wave goes in, they can force out a fight at bottom. Because if mid is not defended, then it'll go on to chipping away the tier 4 towers.
Oh, Iceberg has double damage. Troll, man.
Just toss the troll in.
Yeah, it's
Man up.
This tower is just gonna melt. Just pop his ultimate and tower down. Easy kill. The toss itself already does damage. And another arrow in Malum, he just keeps on scouting, keeps on hoping, but even if they hit the 5-second arrow, they still have the defensive disruption to bring him out of that. And
Yeah,
well,
do
if
some-
they just completely face dive after that, I think they're just gonna get wrecked anyway. They can't
Yeah.
really take the fight as effectively.
Oh.
Another arrow into Iceberg this time, but man, they just can't initiate. They're trying to take care of the illusions of the Tiny, but the tower.
Slow siege.
Yeah.
But the courier should be used to scout out the Roshan, or at the very least Shadow Poison. Yeah, and they know Roche is back up, so they might just rotate in to the Roche pit. And by the time House of Gamers can get there, Roche would have already been gone.
This, man, I'm so scared for House of Gamers at the moment. It really feels like that they have to kind of get a miracle or maybe not even one, multiple miracles
Oh
to
my
actually come back to
goodness.
this game.
Did you see how fast the Tiny was attacking?
Oh man. Well, the troll, it's better than IO over the charge.
Yeah, definitely. It's for your entire team.
It's like 3 hyper stones, a little bit extra even.
Yeah, wow. So that's the full Assault Koreas up on Tiny. Yeah, this is one thing they could potentially do, but can be extremely dangerous. Duza, if they split up and go for the split pushing, they can potentially get jumped on by the entire team of House of Gamers. Because if you split up, then you're gonna have what 3 heroes on one end and 2 on the other. And House of Gamers, they can just expend all 5 heroes to catch, say, your 3, and then go for some counter initiation. And Troll Warlord!
Oh my god,
He's
this might be
gonna-
huge. Can they get the arrow follow up? Nope, the arrow
Oh, the
was
arrows
already
that he
used. Oh god damn. And of course the haste rune, not helping out House of Gamers cause there. Even if they...
and that's,
Oh,
is
man.
that yes, that's a full Daedalus up on Troll Warlord as well. So
that-
this next push,
This guy is gonna
can
hurt.
Duza, they can just push in mid, and then rotate onto the racks in the off lane, or like in the case it's the bottom lane.
Well, they should be able to do so quite easily. I mean, what's gonna actually kill this Tiny? 2.8k HP, meta style, BKB, even Troll sitting on 2.2k himself.
My bet is gonna be on a super awesome Death Ward.
Yeah, it has to be. That's really their only saving grace. It's a level 3 ultimate now as well. So, but he's standing so far in front, although, well, he has to not get hookshot or not get bashed by the Troll. But AC finished, Daedalus brought out as well by the courier at the same exact time. And well, Legion, he has his Aghanim Scepter finished up on the clockwork. So I'm not too sure. House of Gamers just... I mean, this Death Ward, if they cancel that on the Witch Doctor, this is GG I think, because Tiny, like you talked about as well, those towers, the buildings, they just melt. I would really like to see a Vladimir on somebody on their team though.
Yeah, that would be perfect, especially if Troll Warlord changes to melee form as well. In this case, Limbo,
Oh,
they
Limbo
just
takes
try
a
to
lot
keep
of
him as
damage.
far away from. Yeah, they're just keeping him far away from the tower.
But he has
But with
Aegis,
the-
of course. Oh, Psychorsai, he wants to go in, stutter steps a little bit, goes off target. There's the Death Ward coming out, but it's a defensive one. The hookshot cancels it as well. And well, without this Death Ward, I think Duza can feel rather safe in just breaking the high ground now.
Yeah, the BKB is down as well from Nota, as well as the mid creep wave. Look at it, it's doing work.
Oh, the Troll ultimate, the glyph comes out. Will we see another hookshot coming in soon? Psychorsai on the hunt, he has the sheep, has the orchid. I mean, they can kill off Limbo once, but I don't think they'll manage that twice.
Yeah, and there's no heal for Limbo as well. Where is the Urn of Shadows? Oh, it's zero charges. Capron should just man up and go in and just like, yeah,
To be honest,
and
it's
then
so funny that the XP, it's not even, oh, Limbo might go down, paralyzing cast, bouncing around, Psychorsai. They get the Aegis, so the Rex still intact. Oh, the kill of the Shadow Demon, Magla anchoring with the arrow. And well, Malam's arrow a little bit off target, but there's the toss, the right click's coming out, the Troll ultimate. Oh, Malam, run! Oh god, one more iceberg. Shallow Grave, no. He's gonna stay alive, but they're just losing Rex.
wow, but
Another
this is-
avalanche toss.
Game of chance.
There's Magla Gang Train. Limbo, he gets hexed up, but they don't have the damage, and well, I think this is GG.
I have to agree with you here. Those Raxas just melted, and heroes are down for House of Gamers. So I don't know how they're gonna be able to defend this.
Well, looks like they have to run away from the illusions. There's the Orchid onto Limbo, paralyzing cast, Death Ward as well. Will it be enough, Tiny? Nope. He just right clicks him to death. No stuns necessary. There's the avalanche. Nope. But Limbo actually might fall down. Psychorsai wants to go for the toss. They kill off 2, double kill. He gets 800 gold between those 2 kills. The arrow comes into Iceberg as well, man. But it's mega creeps already. Troll, he didn't go for the kills. He went for the objectives, and well, even if they get those kills, there's no way they can go counter base, because even the tier 2 towers are still standing for the side of Duza.
Yeah, have you seen that amazing big ass comeback on Reddit today? The one where the Lich is like basically the Radiant side were fountain farming, and then Lich throws out an Aghanim's ult, and it just bounces, kills the entire team, and then they turn the game around.
Oh lol.
And
That
in this
must
case,
feel horrible
I'm hoping
for you.
for like fountain dive from Duza, and then Witch Doctor gets the biggest paralyzing cast of his life and drops the Death Ward, and then come back, and then we have like.
But they
Mega
can't really
on both
push
sides.
out of their base even. I mean, Mjolnir,
Yeah.
okay, it's good enough to push maybe, but they don't have any like Phantom Assassin to just massively cleave crit down the waves, or Phantom Lancers to push, or well, maybe even Ember Spirits, but
Well, Storm is alright. He can just spam the static remnants, and he can of course zip.
yeah, but those melee creeps, 1270 HP, and yeah, GG is called because, well, even pushing out the lanes is too hard for them at the moment. Even hexing up a melee creep. Well, and was kind of an action-packed game at least. The ending, of course, kind of a letdown, just randomly GG'd out. But
Yeah, I
it
thought
was
we'd
to be
get
expected
consolation
against
kill.
Megas.
No constellation kills. I'm disappointed. 5-man, they just sell everything. Get Dagon 5. Aim a Shadow Demon.
Yeah, that's what Nyx Assassin did in the last fight, just Dagoned up the Shadow Demon. But yeah, I mean, Tiny Troll, would like to see more of that combination, to be honest.
Yeah.
But guess this is it for this 2-game series. It was tied up 1-1 in the end. Duza came back in game number 2. Well, first game, they were kind of close, but still, well, a 1-1 in the end. And like you predicted, just Division 2 games kind of even in skill level.
Yeah, that was some pretty good games we witnessed today. So yeah,
It happens when we
It's-
cast together, man. We just get good games.
yeah, and I'm loving it. But it feels like it all came down to the draft for these teams. At least the games we've seen from these Division 2 teams. Their skill level, I would say, is all pretty much on the same level. But the draft pretty much determines who ends up winning. And of course the laning as well.
Yeah, it really, like, the team who has most late game wins, at least in these 2 games. But that's it for us today. Thank you all for tuning in. Sincerely hope you enjoyed. And then, of course, if you did, follow us on Twitch as well as our social media, Twitter, Facebook.com/Heflatv. And just some music in between, or not in between, to end the stream. Any last words?
Yeah. Happy to cast with you once again, bro, because for the past 2 days I've kind of gone MIA, so thank you for having me here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
thank
for
you guys
coming,
for
man.
watching.
I had to solo cast a lot, and usually I don't mind that much, but from some point onwards, you really would want to have somebody else fill in the awkward silences.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And well, with you, just the greatest pleasure of all.
Yeah, thank you for that as well, that compliment.
Yes. But this is indeed gonna be it now. Okay, see you guys. Have a pleasant evening.